HxGN EAM Facilities Edition delivers a proven set of solutions built specifically for facility managers, service providers, and building owners. Easily track, locate, and analyze physical assets in buildings of all types. Generate work orders for preventive maintenance and scheduling with incident management capabilities. Records retention and document management help maintain compliance with service-level agreements, labor regulations, and accounting requirements. Visualize operations, maintenance, and construction projects, including equipment specifications and warranties with integrated 4D building information modeling. Improve asset performance with an embedded asset management system, which includes industry-specific functionality for government and defense, airports, hospitals, and higher education. Mobile applications are built to work seamlessly with no lag time, whereas third-party mobile apps used by competitors often experience lag time while syncing, which causes disruptions to production and performance. Interfaces feature built-in workflows, alerts, role-based dashboards, collaboration tools, and embedded in-context advanced analytics. HxGN EAM Facilities Edition is designed to help you operate more efficiently and extend asset life, whether you oversee public or commercial buildings, industrial spaces, offices, or multi-unit residential facilities.
Hi Sanmeer, I saw this videos on the internet. I was so amazed. So many things EAM does in facility management. On behalf of ImageGrafix, I welcome you all to this webinar, Manage Your Facilities Better by using HxGN EAM. I would like to introduce Mr. Samir, who is our Practice Head of Asset Management at ImageGrafix. Welcome, Samir. Over to you.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. I hope my screen is clear to everyone. I'm displaying my introduction. My name is Samir Patkar, and I am heading the practice of EAM, Enterprise Asset Management, Asset Integrity Management, and Analytics in ImageGrafix. I have total 31 years of experience in industry with around 15 years in HxGN EAM implementation. I'm an Infor certified EAM consultant and HxGN certified implementer of EAM. Certification in PMP, and I have 22 end-to-end EAM implementation experience across the globe. I think I have done with my introduction.
Thank you, Samir. That was a nice introduction. Can you please help me understand what really is facility management?
See, facility management, with 15 or 16 years of experience in EAM, I have done a few facility management implementation. According to me, it is not only about building, it is not only about the floors or rooms inside it. It encompasses the process, the people, the safety, the comfort of the residents who are residing inside. So it is not only about building, it is about the environment. For example, even a swimming tank, or a garden, or the people who clean the streets inside your facility, maybe residential facility or industrial, maybe offices, or the plant-related rooms, or your a resort, a hotel. So according to me, everything is a facility, and to manage that in a professional way, we can term it as facility management. Primarily, in industry, there are accepted two types of services within facility. One is hard FM, another is soft FM. Of course, depending on the customer or the company, the definition or the segregation can be slightly fluid. It need not be so crystallized, but normally, say fire safety systems or lighting system, HVAC or plumbing, electricity, or the rooms or building maintenance, core maintenance. These are essential for managing the physical environment, which are termed as hard. And whichever are related to people or their, say, for example, waste management. or safety compliance, or pest control, or catering, landscaping of the garden, or space planning. These are termed as soft FM services. In addition to that, as you can see on this screen, this is not enough for a facility management definition. So even the inspection of property, or maybe meter readings of your consumption of water, consumption of electricity, these meter readings are also a part of facility management. Utility billings, key management. This is sort of interesting because suppose you have a terrace and it is common for all, which is a typical situation, then the key management, who has taken the key, when, and whether he has returned it. This is not only for terrace, it is for residential. But in case of industrial facility, there are toolboxes or tool crypts, and some critical tools have the keys. So even those kind of keys can be managed and should be managed, and that is also a part of facility management per se. Recently, not only in Middle East, all across the world, for last 4 or 5 years, there are a lot of developments, lot of movements in facility management. Just to, as a sample, I have taken down a few snapshots from the internet, but you can see the awareness, maybe in hard services or soft services, across the customers or across the prospects or the stakeholders, has increased a lot. Uh, there are activities happening. For example, there is an article on routine HVAC maintenance, why it is essential, or maybe many homeowners in Dubai will need to carry out life cycle analysis of AC units. Long back, maybe around 20, 25, 15, 20 years back, people were not so conscious or were not so deliberate and focused on facilities and professional management of facilities. But what I mean to say is people are changing, the thought process are changing, and they are looking at facility management quite seriously. And it is a good thing for us.
Yes, Samir, very well said. So, what is HxGN EAM and what are the features they provide us?
Sure, I can answer that. Being associated with Hexagon, previously known as Infor EM, now of course Hexagon EM, it is enterprise asset management, and it is there in the leaders quadrant for past so many years for Gartner as well as Verdantix. I have just shown a Verdantix green quadrant. You can see right hand side top is the leaders quadrant, and there you can see Hexagon with Brightly, with IBM Maximo, with SAP PM, with Ultimo. So it is the top software or top system in the market, and it is in the leadership position for so many years. And this particular quadrant indicates that. This slide is, you can say, a Bible for or the core snapshot of what Hexagon EAM is, which will answer your question more uh, uh, thoroughly. So it is about managing your assets. Building is an asset. Facilities obviously is an asset. Rolling assets, maybe locomotives, trains, tracks, communication systems, signaling and control system, electrical systems, tracks and civil infra. That also includes even roads, highways, national highway, state highway, you name it, any road which is a linear asset, maybe pipelines, railway tracks, whatever can be maintained and should be maintained is an asset or an equipment for EAM. So it is about managing the asset. It is about managing the business process as well. For example, Typically in a facility management, there are many subcontracting activities. Say they give room cleaning, or they give road cleaning and landscaping activity to subcontractors. EM can manage that. Material management also is a module within EM. It is about maintenance spares, or storing the maintenance spare inside a warehouse, and transactions related to that. Purchasing is procurement of maintenance spares as well as subcontracting services. Then there is projects, there is warranty management, safety, contract management, and the backbone is work scheduling. Uh, it is about scheduling the work orders which are supposed to be carried out by maintenance team. Okay, and it is about obviously managing the maintenance. It is not only breakdown. Suppose today in our facility, one air conditioner breaks down, somebody goes there, a technician goes there, repairs it. That is a repair work order or a corrective maintenance, not only or a reactive maintenance. Not only that, but preventive, proactive, or predictive. All these kind of maintenance practices are configured within EAM. Then there is a mobility. I will show you at when we move ahead. There is a fantastic mobile application. Whatever we can do on a laptop in an EAM, Enterprise Asset Management, we can do it using the mobile application. Then there is asset performance management, planning optimization, visualization, which I will touch upon in our next slides. So these are the features of EAM, and the business objectives which are catered are shown here. Compliances, digitalization, which is now the must activity every organization should do. Utilization of asset. It is a simple motto for utilization. Interesting sentence. Maximize the uptime, minimize the downtime. This is the motto of EAM, you can say. The less the breakdown, better for us. More availability, better for us, right? So, and of course, productivity, quality assurance. So, this particular snapshot talks about EAM features in general as well as in specific to facilities. This is just only we are talking and showing the words. Wanted to show some pictures or the graphical start center. So this particular screen, what you are seeing, is the dashboard. Whenever we log into HxGN EAM, we will land into this. This is called the start center. Left hand side is to-do list inbox. Right hand side is charts. And right hand bottom is key performance indicator. We will go ahead and I will explain it more. And I will tell you what are the modules. I mentioned about maintenance. So all the maintenance related activities are done in work module. All the inventory or store related activities are done in materials module. Equipment, here you keep your buildings, your compressors, your aeroplanes, your trains. That means all your assets and systems are kept in a hierarchy in equipment module. Purchasing is obviously self-explanatory to procure a part or service. Operations is for call center and some jobs. Administration is administrating the entire environment. Again, to revise, this is the inbox or a to-do list. These figures, 1200, are not dumb figures. If I double click here, it will open only those inquiries which are created. 12 inquiries. So these are not the dumb figures. This is live and this is quite dynamic and online figures or the stream. So if you transact something, these all things will change automatically, instantly. These KPIs are key performance indicator, which gives a bird's eye view of what is happening within your facility or organization. In facility management, I told you it is not only about building maintenance. Obviously, it should help me. EAM should help me in terms of facility, whether all my equipments in facility like elevator or lift, escalators, or the security gate or access cards, everything is working always. That should be the case, right? That is my requirement. So EAM ensures to monitor and control the availability of all your assets within your facility, and it ensures and monitors it is also having a eye on performance of your asset. For example, if the pump or the elevator motor is not performing well, elevator will stop. If your swimming tank in facility, the chlorine or the filtration plant is not performing at 100%, your tenants or your occupants are going to complain. So that is not affordable to any facility manager or owner. HxGN EAM helps in having a control on that. Quality, energy consumption. Nobody wants to have extravagant cost being spent on energy to operate your facility assets, right? So EAM helps in all these factors along with the safety and the performance of the assets. I told about mobile modules. There are various versions of HxGN EAM mobile. So you can carry your mobile. Suppose there is in one room in your facility, the air conditioning is not working. So technician goes there along with his HxGN EAM app in his mobile, and he can repair the air conditioner and then and there can complete the work order, and that's it. So he won't have to come back and he won't have to open his laptop and complete the work order there. No, everything is available. Whatever is necessary is available in HxGN mobile app. It is mobility, and it is a need of an hour because we don't have luxury of time availability, because that technician is going to repair three more things in next 1 year, so 1 hour. So that saves his time, right? Hierarchy. This is interesting. Why that arrow came from bottom to top? This is a building hierarchy. Suppose you have this three-floor building as a facility. Floor one has a few four rooms. Floor two, floor three. Then there is a common asset called elevator. Okay, but why this cost came from bottom to top? Right? You remember that when I when I went there, it came from bottom to top because in hierarchy, whatever maintenance is incurred on an AC, which is fitted in a room, which is there in the floor in your building, the cost of AC repair should reflect on a room, should reflect on floor, and should reflect on building, so that a person or a owner or a manager sitting at the top level of organization should have a clarity of picture what which of his assets or rooms or ACs are incurring more cost on maintenance, so that he can take an informed decision. So this is the idea of hierarchy for assets inside your facility. Right hand side, you can see a 3D model in HxGN EAM representing your building. And not only that, you can click there and even create a maintenance order directly from that particular 3D model. And on the right hand side, there is a 2D model also, 2D drawing Okay, so in a single view, you can see the hierarchy, you can see your 3D as well as 2D representation, and you can act on your maintenance directly from this screen. This is one of the unique features of, you can say, HxGN EAM. Then there are various alerts. I'm just going to tell some of it. Power factor, or say utility invoices, or maybe peak demand. So this is a facility in HxGN EAM. Before it reaches a danger level or alarming level, HxGN EAM sends an alert that, okay, wake up, something is going to happen, and you better take action immediately. So before the machine breaks down, or before the facility breaks down, or before something bad happens, HxGN EAM sends an alert via an email, via or maybe via a work order, and directly acts on it on behalf of you, of course, keeping you in loop in that email. This is just a fantastic feature of HxGN about alert management. Then configurability of EAM, HxGN EAM, is such a brilliant level that you can configure a complete camp. You can create rooms. You can even create beds. You can even create the master or even the residents list also. So suppose you have a facility and you have given it on rent, for example, and all your tenants, if you want to track them and you want to assign them to rooms or beds, or even what is their canteen facility details, everything you can configure in HxGN EAM. What you are seeing is a real life case where I was involved personally and professionally in the implementation of this facility management for HxGN EAM, which was one of the biggest project in EAM. So there are currently also it is working on HxGN EAM. There are 2,000 plus active users. This is residential as well as industrial facility. 25 plants with more than 150K assets, 5 square miles of area facilities. I think 4,250 homes in the colony. It was about residential colony. And utility and waste management was done by EM. All 15,000 tenants were using HxGN EAM call center. They used to raise a request in EAM. And also their IT assets, not only homes, but their IT assets were also managed through EAM. So office, residence, plant, machines, people, everything managed in HxGN EAM. So that is the power of HxGN EAM, we can say, and the implementation exposure. It was excellent experience working in this project. Just wanted to share the span of or the reach of HxGN EAM's facility management features. I think I wanted to share about HxGN EAM this much at the primary level.
Yes, Samik.
Yeah. Do you have any other question?
So Samik, can you help me explain in the visualization CAD and BIM you were talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I just touched upon it in my previous slide, but I have a small clip. I will explain in a few minutes. I will not deep dive into it, but I will just explain it via this clip. This hexagon open. There are two things. Let this clip run. I will do the commentary. As mentioned, two-dimensional drawings as well as 3D BIM models we can ingest in HxGN EAM. So right now I am ingesting, and there is a OpenCAD utility. It takes care of both 2D as well as 3D. And you can have all those features inside as it is shown right now. This is the structure similar to what we saw, and this is the BIM model. So I will just pause here for one sec. So this particular model, what you are seeing on the screen is a 3D in BIM IFC format, and we have ingested it inside HxGN EAM. And there are multiple assets you can see at the half bottom screen, walls, pumps. So you can have those, have that information automatically inside EAM. Okay, so we can rotate it. We can see where is the child asset residing inside this system assembly. So this is what visualization was. So for example, we are now focusing on the pump, say maybe a centrifugal pump. So even if we want to see all the centrifugal pump inside this 3D model, that means inside this hexagon here. So see here, we have shown two because there were two pumps. So you can filter. The essence is you can filter intelligently within the 3D models inside Hexagon EM without you having any 3D software installed on your laptop. So, I mean, that is the beauty that using the EAM interface, you can access the 3D data. Not only 3D data, it is an engineering data also. Uh, so that is what the point was. Maybe I can go ahead and show you. So these were the, of course, if we want to see where are the walls, we can click at the bottom and it shows in the 3D model, and that is to interactive way. Then there is a OpenCAD viewer, which is this is a very interesting screen because it is showing 2D and 3D on a single screen. You can see here that 3D model is there. There are EAM items shown at the bottom. Okay, EAM object list. 3D is also shown at the same time in the 2D drawing, corresponding 2D drawing. It is highlighting the object which was clicked on there. And not only that, you can directly create a work order if you right click and or maybe the actions in work orders. See here, you can see on the left hand side there are work order assets. So this is not only for visualization, it is interactive, and just we are measuring the distance 59 meters. So I mean it is a digital twin, you can say, because I have all the information not only in Hexagon EM, but I can project it, access it, and modify it also, and comment on it also in 2D as well as 3D. Hexagon EM's strength in CAD related activities or CAD related features is fantastic, and of course there are some corollaries, as you can see, some coloring and all that. That's fine. I mean, that is for visualization purpose, but we can give legends and we can segregate the data, and I can create a PDF as an EM document and attach it to EM. I mean, so this is what Veda I wanted to share on. I hope I have answered your question on 2D and 3D or visualization, right?
Yes, Samir. Thanks for the brief. So, can you tell me more about the relationship between ImageGrafix and Hexagon EAM? And I would like to understand more services which ImageGrafix provides.
Sure, as you know, ImageGrafix, we are having our head office in Dubai. We also have our office in Abu Dhabi, Middle East. In Saudi, we have offices in Riyadh and Al Khobar. And in India, we have 10 offices, as you are aware, maybe 2 in Chennai, and then Bangalore, Kolkata, Pune, Mumbai, as you can see on the screen. But primarily, we, ImageGrafix, are, I will call ourselves as integrator or an end-to-end service provider. And I have a reason to say that, which I will explain. We are providing engineering services, as well as we are providing the softwares or solutions mainly to these focus industries: energy, construction and facilities, manufacturing to start with. And this particular slide will explain it better. In any plant engineering, or for that matter, in any engineering practice, there are certain stages or phases, say maybe plan, design, build, maintain, operate. And ImageGrafix is having presence not only in terms of product as a solution, but also services as a solution. For example, I will not explain all these things, but this is self-explanatory. However, to name a few, in say planning stage, EcoSys or Oracle Fusion or plant engineering services, PMIS, Primavera, and we deal in all these softwares, product and services. In terms of design, BricsCAD, Caesar 2, AFT, we deal in product as well as services. In terms of build, it is a Winchell, Spirit, VC, or Work NC. We deal in product as well as services. And in maintenance, as our topic is, HxGN EAM is one of the leader product, and we provide services. We have also partner with Senosco for asset integrity. So we give these products as well as services. And in operate, AFT, Padam, J5 for HxGN, and project hand-holding services. So in short, uh, ImageGrafix being a unique solution provider, where it can be present in each phase of any engineering account, you can say. So this is how I will define ourselves. And as mentioned, we are premium partner of HxGN, and we are exclusive partner with Senosco, and we have partnership with Oracle and PTC as well, to answer your question. And this is again repeating, but we are into all the phases of engineering. That's why I will call ourselves as end-to-end solution provider. That's how I will term it. And in HxGN EAM, if you ask, then we are into implementation services, integration, and support. Obviously, I mean, these are the three things which are there. That includes upgrade or modifications, everything. So we can implement HxGN EAM. We can integrate the existing HxGN EAM with any other third party or HxGN product, and we can give a dedicated support. At a broad level, this is what we can do. I think I have answered your question.
Yes, Samir, that was a nice introduction about image graphics. So, coming back to the subject, I would like to understand the advantages of EAM, especially in facility management.
Right, sure. The slide which you are seeing on your screen, uh, in fact, let me be very frank with you. I have taken it from internet. The left-hand side, everything taken from internet, and the right-hand side, which are testimonials from some of the clients. These were in my previous organizations. These were my clients. So this is publicly available information, and as you can see, uh, one example, increase in warranty cost recovery. I mean, the transparency, what we talked about when we were into the slides of features of HxGN EM. I mean, only warranty cost recovery feature has 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 given an advantage of 50% to one of the clients. Okay, spare parts inventory level reduced, fantastic. Energy consumption reduced 20%, and it means a lot. If you say that last year it was 100, maybe $1 million. Now it is 80. So $20 million is huge. I'm just giving a crude example, but these percentage are significant. I mean, uh, for example, inventory carrying cost or equipment reliability increase. Even a 1% of improvement is huge in terms of monetary benefits, and Hexagon EAM is very well known for the benefit you get when you implement that software. Right hand side, these are the clients with which I personally have worked, and that 50% response time reduction was a material handling division in my earlier organization where I implemented Hexagon EM. They straight away said, and I had the data with me, they straight away said that the implementation has reduced our time by 50%. It has come down to half. Okay. And business growth, again, the contract management and the rental business and asset management, it has shown them almost 35 to 40% of rise in 6 months post implementation. So these are naked figures, rather numbers that gives a very good estimate of what we will gain by implementing. Whether you had asked me about the benefits, and I only talked about the numbers. But if we look at the future, when we implement EAM, Hexagon EAM, at any facility, for example, this is what they will get. Apart from all the return on investment, which was almost shown on the last slide, but this is what they will get. All of their assets, be it garden or a swimming tank or a room or a company office or a factory or IT assets, all assets on single platform of Hexagon AM, number one. Number two, there are features of call center within Hexagon EM. So you don't have to rely on any third-party software or service provider. This platform itself will have a call center facility. Through the IoT compatibility and also the capability of ImageGrafix, we can introduce IoT and have remote monitoring of all of the assets in facility. Then I showed some alerts to you and dashboards and graphs and KPIs. We talked about corrective, preventive, and predictive maintenance, mobility in place of Excel, obviously, and managing the contractors. I mentioned asset performance. We discussed that, and sustainability, RCA reliability centric maintenance, asset investment planning. So all these features contribute to the best practices of asset management in facilities.
The answer is yes. Hexagon EAM can be integrated with other softwares, and there is a tool which is inbuilt within Hexagon EAM. So it is called DataBridge Pro, and it has the capability of integrating EAM via a platform called DataBridge Pro and Data Flow Studio. Whether it is a Hexagon product or a third-party application or sensors, it can take in the data from other systems, as well as it can send out the data so that there is a seamless integration. for example, during the presentation, when I was talking about a building and floors and rooms, assume that this is a system which is a building, and it has say 2, 3 floors. Then there is, there is a hierarchy. You can see it like this, maybe water supply, climate, and all that. Suppose there is a 2D drawing attached to it. As in the presentation, I had mentioned that you can attach 2D as well as 3D. The question is whether I can create a work order directly from 2D, which is associated to that asset or a system. Answer is yes. And it is, I just did just a pop-up of how many assets are there inside this building or in this facility system. You can see here B001S, which is a Maxwellian facility system, and it has many assets inside, which is, this is the EAM window, and the front top half is the CAD window, you can say. Because there are, and of course, the functionalities here is graphical, and at the bottom there is a list view. Suppose we know that there is a wall 2. If I select that, and if I click on action, see here, I mean, these are the features actually related to EAM, Enterprise Asset Management. I can create a work order. I'm not in a work order screen. You see here, I am in the system screen. I am in the graphical section of a 2D drawing. There is a asset which is a child of this system. I'm just clicking on the row, and I'm just saying to create work order. Okay. So when I click there, you can see here it has picked up that particular wall 2. The description is mandatory, so I will say from CAD, and say it is a release state. I will just save it. Till now, there was no number associated. Now 114224. You can see at the left-hand side from CAD, and the work order is created.